A woman who murdered a man in his flat in Andover before posting it on TikTok has been jailed for life. Winter Swan-Miller, 37, attacked 62-year-old Stuart Crocker in his flat in the Signals in the early hours of Sunday, the 23rd of June, 2023. Officers were called to the flat on Wednesday, the 28th of June, after a neighbour had raised concerns for his welfare. Inside, officers found Stuart's body, which was covered with a blanket and a sheet. A post-mortem found he had sustained 27 stab wounds to multiple areas of his body, including his neck, chest and upper abdomen. The trial at Winchester Crown Court heard that officers also found in the flat were notes written by Swan-Miller, who had been staying with the victim. It was later found that Swan-Miller had posted a TikTok video on the morning of June the 23rd, claiming she was taking a break from the social media platform as she had been a bad girl. Officers also discovered further published videos intended for the social media platform, which were made the same morning. In them, Swan-Miller, currently of HMP Bronzefield, but who at the time of the offence resided in the flat in the Signals, Andover, went into reasons why she had killed him, including claiming that Crocker had been complicit in her dog being stolen. Officers arrested her a week after the murder when they found the victim's bankcard was being used to withdraw cash in the Aldridge area of the West Midlands. The trial heard that after the murder, Swan-Miller had been staying with Edward Jones, 44, of Lancaster Avenue, Walsall. Officers seized a notebook, diary and sealed envelopes belonging to Swan-Miller during a search of Jones's flat. The trial heard that Swan-Miller had confessed to the killing in some of the notes that were seized. Following the 12-week trial, the jury found Swan-Miller guilty of murder and one count of fraud. Jones, who had denied assisting an offender and a count of fraud, was acquitted. Victim impact statements were read out in court during the sentence hearing on Tuesday, the 6th of August. Stuart's relatives described the pain and loss of not having Stuart in their lives, as well as the impact of having to relive every traumatic detail of what happened that day during the trial. Her Honour Judge Angela Morris jailed Swan-Miller for life with a minimum term of 23 years. In sentencing, the judge told Swan-Miller that she was satisfied there was no sexual exploitation of you by him at any point, and that if there was any level of control and coercion, that came much from you toward him than the other way around. He added that Swan-Miller was a highly manipulative person who was prepared to do or say anything to get what she wanted. Speaking after the hearing, Senior Investigating Officer, Detective Superintendent Rod Kenny, said, "First and foremost, my thoughts are with Stuart Crocker's family and friends. They have had to hear the graphic details of what happened to their loved one during the court proceedings, and I want to praise them for their courage and resolve. I hope this verdict will in some way help them as they move into the next phase of their lives." Swan-Miller killed Stuart Crocker in the most violent of ways. She then spent some hours cleaning the scene, posting on social media and going about her daily business before she fled the county to Walsall. When there she was, not laying low or hiding out, but instead she continued to take drugs, party and record further material where she sought to justify her crimes. All the while, Mr. Crocker lay in his flat undiscovered. To this day, Swan-Miller has expressed no remorse for the life she took and the pain this has caused to so many. I am pleased that the jury reached this verdict and that she has been held accountable for her actions. The result follows a complex investigation and lengthy trial. I'd like to praise all of the officers, staff, CPS and counsel involved in this investigation for their tireless work and professionalism in bringing Swan-Miller to justice. Please like this video, please comment and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.